Yo, what's up? It is your boy Steve-O, the rookie Lake County Rideshare. Yeah, guys, as we're gonna get into this topic real quick, look what us Florida drivers are dealing with. Part of the hurricane that's coming in. Well, actually passing through. We're just getting the outer bands of it. Part of me doesn't want to drive just because for the simple fact that you get water in the car. People may have been standing in the rain and then they want the fucking heater on. You know, it's just crazy. Not to mention the possibility of the increased risk of car accidents. So anyway, I'm going to make a quick video. Somebody asked me, one of my subscribers asked me to make a video yesterday. So yesterday in my live stream, guys, I drove by an area this happened in 2013. It's not rideshare related, but we talk about safety as a driver all the time. And yeah, and I think it was Rideshare PA. I think that was his channel, the guy that actually had a gun pulled on him. I actually was shot, if you guys don't know, not as a rideshare driver. Let me make that clear. There's no clickbait here. If you want clickbait, go watch that fucking pathetic loser. So, who, Geo, by the way, not to get off topic, made a great video yesterday. It was a great video that he made, but it was a pretty shitty situation. That motherfucker's trying to get you guys deactivated, so keep taking his advice. Let me know how it works for you. All right, get on topic, back on hand. In 2013, I was working as an armed security officer. If you guys want to go back and watch the live stream from yesterday, about halfway through, I think it was, I actually drove by the area where it happened, the subdivision. I was working as a security officer, and what happened is my job was to basically, it was a housing development that was under construction. My job was to make sure nobody was breaking into the houses, obviously, things like that. So what happened is there was a mud hole behind, sorry guys, there was a mud hole behind this subdivision where a lot of the rednecks, sorry, if you're a redneck, sorry, they like to take their trucks in there and, you know, do their thing with the mud or whatever you call it, shit. So my job when they show up, which was usually on Saturdays, Sundays, and sometimes actually Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, my job was to go back to this cul-de-sac area and position my car kind of at an angle so that they could see my presence. I had amber and green lights on my visors, not to mention I had them all over. Put them in the steady mode, not the flash mode, just to make my presence known, because a lot of times in the past, before they hired our company, what they did was they would actually come onto the property with their four-wheelers, whatever. So one night in November 2013, I was working a shift. I think it was about 6 o'clock in the PM, something like that, so in the afternoon. If I would have made this video like a year after, or a couple months after, I probably would get a little emotional because of that day, having to relive it, but I'm good now. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can see, right there's where the bullet actually hit me in my shoulder. The vest actually there was a pretty good vest that had the double ceramic plates, but it didn't hit center mass, it hit up here. It was a shotgun shell I took. So basically what happened, my car was positioned, I was keeping an eye on them, and I was keeping an eye behind me. And they started shooting guns off, which wasn't unusual. That was just something they did. Usually it was 22 calibers, and they were shooting squirrels and stuff. And then I think they were trying to be funny and started shooting at me, but there was like a little sand barrier. It's hard to explain, it's like a little small hill. You go over the little small hill. So they were shooting at that, but one of the guys, one of the punks that did it, missed it, and the bullet actually, the shotgun shell, boom. As soon as I got hit, I fell down because of the impact. I thought I was actually like bleeding. No, it just basically, it hit, but it didn't go through. The distance, there was a lot of factors, the distance and stuff like that. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. The reason I talk about this and the reason I share this story, guys, is because I want to make sure you guys understand how important and how dangerous this job is. Like, you could have somebody pull a firearm on you, a taser on you, any kind of weapon on you at any time. So you guys already know. Go watch my video on Safety 101 if you want. just guys, be out, be alert, be vigilant, be safe. Know where you're at all times. Like if you told me where are you at right now, I'll tell you I'm at West Colonial and Oakland Avenue. Without looking at any signs, I just know where I'm at. That's important. Know where you're at. If you go into neighborhoods where you don't trust, like yesterday, my live stream, I went into a shady area. I said, guys, I got to eat miles out of here. As much as I hate doing that, I did it. And then lastly, guys, I try to never if I have a single passenger, I try never to let him sit directly behind me. I will even ask him, do you mind just scooting over to the next seat, or do you mind, you want to sit up front? I don't feel comfortable. Sorry, it's nothing against you personally. It's just for my safety. I just don't feel comfortable with it. I've done that before. I've never had a driver or a rider complain. I've always, I've still gotten a 5-star or whatever, which I don't, I mean, yeah, they're good, but, you can't go with this of, oh, I gotta get 5-star. Yeah, we need to give a 5-star service, but 9 times out of 10, guys, unless you're like dealing with an asshole, you're not gonna have a problem with that person moving over. So, all right, that's all I got for this one, guys. I gotta make some money today. Check the description below for more helpful, useful information. Keep doing your thing. Be smart, be safe, don't be stupid, and please make sure you get your advice from real rideshare drivers. That's all I got, guys. Until next time, keep Ubering, Lyfting, and gigging on later.